morning, everybody.
Morning.
How's everybody doing today?
I know I'm doing all right. I don't think we have anybody.
I was going to say we might not have any. I'm going to go double check. No, not yet. These, I'll tell you what, I don't know about for you, but these like notifications are going out super slow every time I go live. Like just super slow. Hey, Jar, here he is.
Hey.
What's going on, brother?
Had to switch computers last minute.
Hey, Chris is in the house. Welcome, Chris. Good morning, sir. Appreciate it.
Morning, Chris.
Yeah, morning.
Getting a little slow start going on here this morning.
It's all good.
So just a heads up, I'm not sure how this is going to work out. My laptop doesn't get good reception, and my desktop is on the fritz. So I might jump in and out if needed.
You're good, Jar.
Yeah, whatever. I think trade intuition infected your computer. Is that what happened there? Some difficulties there.
Maybe.
Well, you guys want to jump right into the market, see what's going on, and
oh yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, okay, we've had a bit of a dead cat bounce.
Yeah, things are rebounding today, which isn't so bad, right? So
that's not what I wanted right here. That's the one I wanted.
Here we go.
Yeah. So we got what do we got? 55.3. I mean, much better considering it tipped down into the 49 range.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. That was a really quick bounce too.
Yes. That's why I'm thinking dead cat. I don't know how much higher it's going to go than this. Automatic beats in the house. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, I wish I was a TA magician, but I'm not. So I really don't know what's going to happen. But in my honest opinion, I think it could go down further. But who knows, right?
There's a few catalysts that got us here, right?
Yeah.
It was this is what's been reported. Altcoin Daily, a few other blogs out there as well. The jobs report was the first part. The second part was Iran starting a war, and then the third one, which is probably the biggest part, was the Japanese market crashing.
Yeah, the yen carry trade,
the Nikkei 2025 or whatever. That seems to be recovering today, but I don't know if it's gonna peak or.
Hey, beginner's block, welcome.
There's those that you had pointed out, Jar, and then there's also the U.S. Fed cut as well, interest rate cut, that also basically was the catalyst for the Japanese market crashing for some reason, supposedly.
It wasn't the Fed cut.
It wasn't the Fed cut? Because that's what I heard.
No. The Fed didn't cut, but the Bank of Japan raised rates.
Oh, okay.
Which then made it now the people who were taking 0% interest loans in yen to buy USD couldn't do it anymore because now their interest rate went up.
Yeah. Okay.
The Fed hasn't done anything, although I'm hoping they do an emergency thing and cut, but they're already buying back. I read it this morning.
Yeah.
I think they're starting this week with buybacks.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. And then did you guys hear about Bangladesh supposedly overthrowing their government as well?
No, I did not hear that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in the world.
The world is on fire right now.
Yeah.
So Morpheus, welcome.
So, I would have to agree with Jar that like the Japanese market is probably the biggest thing that like brought everything down. I think, was it NASDAQ that went down like 1,000 or 1,100 points?
Yeah, there was a few. It was a trickle down effect. Basically, everything else started.
Yeah, it affected the Taiwan market. It affected the South Korean market. It affected the Turkish market.
Yeah. Back to back.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we've all seen these type of dips before. And I wouldn't be surprised if this keeps going down. So my guess is it possibly could keep going down. I don't know. There might be indicators that it rises again or at least levels out, but I don't think it's over yet. This just seems like there's tremors coming.
I would agree.
Because nothing is an overnight fix, right? So However, if the U.S. starts printing money and they get that printer warmed up, things can probably change very quickly.
Let's keep look at Ethereum.
Money printer.
Look, Ethereum down to below $2,500. That's insane. When was the last time you saw that?
It's been a while. Did you guys pick up anything yesterday or today?
No.
Oh, he's frozen.
I didn't get anything substantial.
No, you didn't. Yeah, me neither. I did not. I wanted to. I know a lot of people did pick up stuff. Like I watched a live stream from Crypto Mikkel the other day. He was like, "Yeah, I picked up some Bitcoin," but no. I've been dealing with my own issues in regards to crypto mining. So I'm just trying to use my extra funds to fix that issue.
Yeah.
So
I picked up a little bit of Bitcoin. I have a bunch of things on Kijiji that I'm selling right now to raise a little bit more money because there's a lot of I would like to buy some Ethereum as well because that dipped down quite a bit.
Yeah, that's way down.
But I have like another one. We can go through the markets and then I can give another one that I've been watching for a while that I'm going to start.
Sure. Chris says he's gobbled up some Sol there. So
yeah, Sol dipped down nicely too. Oh, well, the whole market dipped down quite a bit, right?
Well,
yeah. I mean, when Caspa hit 13, I was like, man, I wish I had some extra funds for this, but I don't.
What else we got? BNB down to 477. That's crazy. And speaking of Solana, look at this. 139.
139. Yep.
Wow.
Got to restart all over again.
Yeah.
We just touched the 180s and we're back down. So
that did it. Poof. Yeah. It was like touching a live wire. Zap. XRP to 50 cents. I mean, it was obviously below that. It was in the 40s there for a while after going into the 60s. Doge still 9.5 cents. It's pretty good. Cardano 32 cents. Goodbye. Tron 12. I'm surprised Tron's still holding in 12 cents. That's all I'm saying. Obviously, people are using it. Well, people are using it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a lot of the top 20, 25, I'm surprised are still up there. I'm just keeping my mouth shut because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But
hey, listen, you put out your opinion, brother. That's why people are here. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? 100 Air in the house. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you being here. Doctor's appointment, always important. Got to stay healthy. Look at the price of AVAX. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Everything.
BCH obviously down. Chainlink. This shocked me. I mean, this is definitely a half off sale right here.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot to take 100 Air's comment off the screen there. Sorry about that. Litecoin looking good. Give me some more Litecoin.
Which coin, Jar? How far do we have to go down till we see your fancy?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to bring up some.
Okay,
and we're almost there. Keep going down.
Okay. Because I'm like waiting.
Well,
I want to see it.
Yeah, it's in the top 50.
Okay.
Yes, we can go down a little bit more.
All right. Monero looking good. Tell me when.
Can you go back up real quick? Just. I think is it FET? Maybe it is. But what surprised me was FET, the AI coin. And I'm just gonna mention this as just an F for me. I bought that like below 20 cents like a while ago when it first came out, but then I sold it. And then like I sold it because I just thought that AI was hype at that time, and I still kind of think AI is hype a little bit. Yeah. But if you look at FET, I think it's FET AI.
Where is that? I don't know.
It's 34, but I think it peaked at like
there it is.
$3 or $3.50 at one point. It's one of those AI coins. But
did they change their name?
Huh?
Did they change their name?
I think they did. But I'm trying to bring it up on my phone here. But I just want to say for everybody that if you have some sort of feeling in your head deep in your gut or your soul, and you're like, I want to buy this thing, don't sell it. I mean, that's not financial advice, but at the same time, like, there's a reason why you bought it, right? So I wish I kept it because I could have been up like well over 10x. So I just wanted to mention that. It was a big F on my point.
Okay, well, that's good that you're mentioning that, because the one that I'm talking about, if you go down, I think it's like it's Arbitrum. If you go down, it's number
Arb.
39. Yeah. 48. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I'm bringing it up.
Okay. What the heck? Sorry, my phone's talking to me. It's listening to our chat. Okay, so Arbitrum is the one I've been watching for a while now. Probably last 3 or 4 months. Been really taking a closer look. Right now, market cap is about 1.7 billion. We're at all-time lows for this specific one. We just touched it yesterday. So 49 cents and change was what it was at yesterday during the dip. That's all-time low territory. But I'm just going to also show this screen right now, which is going to be how many developers are actually working on it. Actually, CCM, I'm going to send you a link. Maybe you can bring it up on the screen because I'm not on my desktop.
Yeah, gotcha.
Put it in here.
Arb is the same one that had the airdrop, right? Because isn't it like an L2?
Yes, it's a layer 2 on Ethereum. It's still a top 50 crypto even after the dip. It's still over $1.5 billion. If you scroll down a little bit down here for active developers on chains, you'll have a top 5. You can go down a little bit further. And then you'll have the chains right over here. Although that's full time. Just keep going down.
Am I in the right spot?
Yeah, keep going down a little bit more. Down, 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 down. Top ecosystems. So this is it, right? Top ecosystems. This is just the latest numbers from July. And Arbitrum is number 5 in here. Arbitrum has not left the top 5 for the last 6 months and has risen and fallen in the top 5 range for a while now. If you scroll down a little bit more, it's still above a lot of other larger chains like BNB, Avalanche, Solana, and there's quite a few others in there. What I'm seeing right now is a lot of developers picking up steam on Arbitrum. There's a lot of things that sell it, like low cost fees and everything else. But major VC-backed projects are also building on top of Arbitrum. There's a lot of node projects that came out right now that I was watching that are in the gaming space, as well as in the DePIN infrastructure space. And they're developing and creating their projects on Arbitrum. And it just seems like an amazing opportunity to pick this one up. Again, not financial advice. I'm just talking about my personal position.
Yeah.
But we're at all-time lows. It's never been lower than 49 cents, and it had dipped below that. So that's one of the things that I'm looking at right now. And I'm dollar cost averaging into it for the last couple of months, but I picked up a bigger bag last night. I also bought Bitcoin because you have to buy Bitcoin. But Arbitrum is the one I've been steadily watching. And I just wanted to get your feedback, what you guys thought about it. Have you been even listening to anything about Arbitrum? I know there was a sell-off. They unlocked VC shares, I think, in March of 2024. So it took a huge dip, but it built up after that. It's been declining weekly since then because there's been releases since then as well. And I guess people are just cashing out since they bought it at like 2 cents or whatever they got it at. But yeah, those are my reasons behind Arbitrum, and that's the reason why I'm buying it right now.
Interesting. It's not even on my radar. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I know that the beginner's block had put a comment in there, and
I was just about to pull it up.
That. But my personal opinion, it hasn't been on my radar either. With L2s, I just feel like they're a dime a dozen. I know the importance of them, but I also, in my mind, I feel like when Ethereum fixes their issues, then what happens to the L2s? That goes for Matic included, which is also a pretty big name L2. Yeah. So that's why I lean my focus to like L1s that have already solved the issues that Ethereum has created for themselves.
Yep.
But again, that's just my point, and that's just on a technology standpoint. But when you're talking about, can you make this? I mean, that that could work out for you, right?
Yeah,
When it comes to Arbitrum. So.
And that's sort of one of the reasons why I'm talking about you can solve a lot of problems with cost and fees and everything else like that, but who's actually using it? And that's like the biggest use case behind it is who's developing it and who's actually trying to build on top of it. And that's why I was pointing out the developers report, talking about the ecosystems that are actually being used right now. And it's one of the top 5 ones that are being used on top of older ones like Avalanche. Avalanche has a pretty big network. And it's been utilized a lot. It meets a lot of the same requirements. Do I think it's going to grow past the market cap of Avalanche? I don't think so. But in a bull market case, it getting into double digits of the $1 billion category, like $20 billion. I think that's completely reasonable because when it had launched and it had gone up to $2.5, $3, it was already at $15 billion or something in that range. So it had already grown an extremely enormous amount in a short period of time when it launched. And that could be about hype. But after the hype and everything has built out, we're about 1.5 years into this chain now. And there's still people eagerly trying to get into it and develop on top of it. It's a selling feature for me.
That does show a lot. I'm going to see if I can get
and
some.
I brought up Automatic Beats comment here off of what FF was saying, and I'm with you, FF. I mean, I don't know that ETH is going to fix their issues.
Yeah, they're not.
But the other L1s that have the better chains, I think, are just going to eventually surpass ETH, and there'll be less need for L2s. My opinion.
Yeah, totally possible. And ETH doesn't really have to fix anything if everyone is building on top of them.
Yeah, so, that's what Beats is saying here.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Well. Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah,
thanks for that,
L2s
Beats.
are at least this cycle. L2s are going to be around, and I think they're going to be lucrative.
Oh yeah.
If it does get into the I think $15 to $20 billion category, then we're talking about a 15x from where we are right now. I don't know if it'll do that. Hopefully it does a 10x. I'd love for that to happen.
10x
I've been picking up a little bit. Yeah. But there's not, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything wrong picking it up at all-time lows, even if it's a high-risk bet.
That's why I just went on my phone to see if I could get some. Even though I don't have the funds, but sometimes you just have to say F it.
You gotta say, let me look. All right, let me throw out a question, and people in the chat jump in too. All right, if it goes down some more, because we're saying, it might still go down, what are you going to look to get?
Ooh, good question.
That is a good question. Okay, what are you going to buy besides Bitcoin? How about that? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be buying Bitcoin.
Better question. Yes, better question.
And this is just for the chat, or this for like?
Oh, no, for us too. Go ahead. While there, in case people, don't want to chime in.
FF, go ahead. Let me know what you do.
Oh, dang it. I should have said you go first because I'm still thinking. But yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, it's going to have to be CAS, even though like I'm mining so much of it. I buy the miners. I'm even thinking about buying another 10 KS0 Ultras just because their efficiency of those are a little bit better than the bigger ones. And then also I can mine them at home. Mm-hmm. So I'm really big into like those ASICs. So yeah, it would be CAS. Outside of Bitcoin though, and that, I think I've maxed out on Rose. I don't know if I could get any more because just looking at that developer chart, there's only like 80 developers on there that have developed on there, and I don't know if like that's like all time or is that like active developers?
Active.
Those were active. Yeah, that's like active. That's not very good. So as much as I love them, like I don't know.
I know this surprises everybody right now.
Yeah,
he's going for school.
So
my boy.
I feel like I need to stop thinking about tech though in regards to this dip because I do think it's going to dip further. Just my opinion. And I need to start thinking more about the hype and like what people are sort of building up in their own communities. Yeah. And that's going to take a lot of just work internally for me because when I am researching and when I'm looking into things, it's all tech-based. It's all about, okay, what can the technology do for us? And less so about, okay, what can Dog with Hat do for my pockets, right? So
right,
like
right.
that's the dilemma that I need to solve internally before I can like even answer your question, CCM. But for now, it's just like CAS and then the obvious Bitcoin until I figure out how to follow hype correctly. But what about you, Jar?
Yeah. So CAS, a little bit of Caspa, Bitcoin. Obviously, I picked up some Ethereum because it's been a while since I've seen it drop that low. Solana, I'm completely tapped out. I have no more funds for Solana. I'm all in on that one already. And then Arbitrum. Arbitrum was just that one that was sitting in the background for a while, and I was waiting for an opportunity, and this one definitely seemed like an opportunity. All-time lows for me, that's the opportunity I've been waiting for. And I was considering buying it when it was at $1, and I'm happy I didn't. I just waited out.
Yeah.
So yes, Solana's the new ETH. Yeah. What about you, CCM? What are you looking at?
Well, obviously the Bitcoin, but we said beside that, I don't know. I think my answer is after our interview, I'm kind of all about the whole Dynex thing.
Yeah.
I am
thinking
I'm gonna be trying to dive a little bit into that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think
I might do it even if it doesn't dip. I'm just saying. But
yeah.
Well, that's a solid play. Maybe bring that one up. I don't know how much that actually dipped.
hold on one second. Sorry.
Down.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that up so you guys can chat about that while I pull up Dynex.
FF love the cast.
Nice.
KLS.
Yeah.
Yes. Meter mining. That's how. Do you know much about their hosting? Because that's pretty new, right?
Nice beginner block. Meter mining is good too. I was going to go through them for hosting. They also offer a month-to-month, which not a lot of people do. It's 9 cents, and then if you go through their yearly, I think it's 8 cents. So that's not too bad.
Okay.
Meter mining. Yep.
8 cents. Yeah.
Chris is saying he's mining Dynex. I still haven't never bought a coin or token. Okay, so he's just mining, backward miner here, I guess. And what's this automatic beat saying? DNX chart looking a little shitty. lower highs, lower lows.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Yeah, it is looking like lower highs and also lower lows.
Now this is the all-time chart right here. Hold on, I'll go into like the 7-day. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of a dip in there, but it's a little bounce back. And what is it at? 36 cents. That's not bad.
Yeah, 12 cents. So 12% rebound. That's not too bad. And like it's already pretty low. I picked up a little bit after our interview because I thought that was very compelling what they're trying to do over there.
Yes.
Yes. And this is something. Okay, so I'm not buying much Caspa because I'm mining it. That's the way I'm dollar cost averaging into it. And Dynex would be another one that I would start mining as well, just so I can get in over time. Who knows where the bottom is going to be or if it goes any lower, but it'd be just nice to spread it out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I said even if it doesn't dip, I might go into it anyway. No, there's not might. I keep saying might, but no, I'm going to. It's just a matter of when.
So Jar, you said you're going to mine Dynex. Do you want to buy some of my GPUs? Because I've been selling my GPUs. I used to mine Dynex, so I do have Dynex through mining. But I'm over GPU mining, at least for right now. I'll probably end up buying them again. But
does it hurt when you say that out loud, or are you okay
I mean, it does hurt my soul a little bit. Because obviously for most of us who've even gotten into mining, GPU mining was how we got into it in the first place, right? But it's tough. Like I'm tired of, and it didn't get much love. Normally my shorts do, but it seems like a lot of people love their GPU mining because I put in some sly hate about GPU mining and about following the coin and going freaking crazy. I got to go to this one, got to go to that one. But that's how I feel. And I'm kind of over chasing it. It's just not for me. So if you want to buy some GPUs, I have some.
We should talk. We'll talk.
I was going to say, sounds like there's a deal to be made there. Dave, welcome, Dave.
Negotiate offline.
Yeah.
But that's what's on my hit parade. What else? What else you guys got going on?
Work.
Yeah.
Work. For me, I'm gonna be doing something I rarely do, which is gonna be a live stream tomorrow on my channel.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be giving away a package for Onokoi, which is a DPIN project. And GNS Electronics had reached out and they gave me one to experiment with and a full bundle of it's not just the base station itself, but it's also the mount, everything else that you need for it, the mount, the brackets, the antenna, the base station, the cables, and all in one. So I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I dropped a video last week on how to set it up, and I was explaining a little bit about the project and the potential that it had. It's still in beta, but I'd be giving away that bundle tomorrow. I think I'm going to be doing the live stream around noon. So if you're online around noon, tune in. Don't forget to drop a comment in that video.
And this is noon Eastern?
Noon Eastern time. Thanks. Yeah,
okay.
Noon Eastern time.
Yeah. I
Okay,
wish I could.
good.
I'm not going to be around. I'm not even doing a live stream tomorrow myself.
I will try, Jar.
Yeah.
Work has been crazy for me. So
I believe it.
I will try.
I'm not sure.
Deep in. He meant deep in.
Deep in.
Yeah,
okay. I'm like, what is he talking about? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, for new DPIN, Onokoi is the one that's fairly, at least to me, it's been around for maybe a year, but that's a new project to me. It's still in beta. I don't think there's a timeline for mainnet right now, and it's time to accumulate. So that's what I try to do. I try to get in as early as possible, anything DPIN related, because that's kind of my sweet spot. Accumulate and hold, and then see where the project goes and support wherever I can. My way of supporting the project is usually making setup guides and showing how the project works and how the data is gathering and the potential that it has to offer to a marketplace when they want to sell it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually, because you guys know, for Crypto on the Rocks, I've been doing people can vote in DPIN this last half of 2024. After last week's Crypto on the Rocks, I actually removed 2 DPIN projects and added Dynex.
Oh,
that's how excited I was about Dynex.
Wow. Wow.
Which ones did you remove?
I got to double check my list here. Hold on. I want to say I removed Honey and what's the other one that's car related? I'm having a brain cramp right now. Demo.
Oh, Demo.
Oh, you removed Demo.
Where did my list go? I lost it.
Honey hurts because in December they had a sale for their Hive Mapper Beehive thing. I purchased it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be released, I think, this month, but I haven't had any communication. There's a lot of people that bought into it. The earning potential has dropped significantly. A lot of the US has been mapped. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if it's do you have a Hive Mapper?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're in Demo.
I was in Demo, and then the issue, again, you've already mentioned it, so there's no need for me to reiterate it, but like it was actually getting the device. And I saw that a lot of people were having issues getting the device. So I said, no. And I didn't want to buy a used one on eBay. So I just skipped over Honey. Never got into it. And then, like you said, everything's already mapped. So unless like I'm driving in a different country where it's not mapped and I can actually get some good rewards, then it makes sense.
I'm home way too much for me to drive around mapping.
Yeah.
As much as like other than the regular stuff that I'm doing, I'm not going to go out exploring these days. So I'm considering canceling my order right now.
You don't got time for that, Jar? What's the matter?
I got too much going on.
Yeah. I'm always in this basement as well. So unless I'm like at the track, like racing, then I'm not driving anywhere. So
I hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if you guys want to chime in on this. Nacho Gonzalez here. I'm welcome, by the way.
Welcome. BRC20 opinions, L2. So I don't know too much about BRC20. I haven't experimented with it.
Are there L2s for Binance Smart Chain? It wouldn't make any sense if there is. But maybe what he's talking about is just like, are there any like tokens of interest? And then separately outside of Binance Smart Chain, are there any like L2s that you're interested in? I
Well,
don't know
that's BSC.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Is it BSC? What's
Bitcoin.
BRC?
Yeah. BRC, isn't that the one being built on Bitcoin, if I remember correctly?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yes.
pretty sure.
What? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I thought it was BSC that we're talking about here. Yeah, BRC. Okay, BRC.
I could be wrong. He could have meant BSC.
No, you are probably right. As I'm looking this up right now. God, that sounds horrible, in my opinion. Didn't we just have to go through like ordinals and stuff and how bad that was?
Yeah. For miners, it wasn't so bad because they collected quite a few
fees out the wazoo.
Yeah, but then like it just slows down everything else.
It does slow everything down.
Yep.
Fees increase if you're just trying to make a payment. I don't know. Yeah. I'm a little bit conflicted. I don't think Bitcoin should be built on if it's supposed to be digital gold, but I mean, that's my opinion. People are going to do what they're going to do anyways, right? So
exactly.
There's way more efficient ways to build and transact on, like Caspa.
Or like anything else, even Ethereum at that rate. But Bitcoin, I don't know. But the good thing is that's why it's decentralized, right? You can do whatever the heck you want to do. It's just
amen.
Do you really?
Did you guys hear about that BitAxe that hit a block?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I don't have
awesome.
one. I wanted to pick one of those up. But yeah, imagine actually hitting. I have about 6 of those things, right? Not BitAxe, but I have those little USB solar miners.
Yep.
USB solo miners. Yeah. Trying to get myself a block. I don't know when that's going to happen, but the odds of it actually happening for those little guys is like 1 in, I think it's like 60 million, 1 in 60 million or something like that. Maybe even more than that. So it's like buying a lottery ticket. But congratulations,
exactly.
Right? If you hit a block,
BitAxe is on my list now. That's on my Christmas list. Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of small Bitcoin miners, I have now 2 Canon Avalon Nanos. I think that's what they are. Little small 4 terahash units. Yep. I have them mining Digibyte right now, but should I be solo mining Bitcoin and taking my chance, or should I just continue mining?
What's the power consumption on that?
I think right now it's only like 100 watts because I'm not at the high mode. So at high, I think it's like 140 watts or something like that.
Well, that's still not bad.
And it gets like not quite 4 terahash, but it gets about 3.6 on medium and not high. So, I mean, I don't know. Like Digibyte, at least I can see that I'm getting coin. But if I do solo, it's sort of like, I don't know, it's solo.
Shooting in the
right?
dark. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Solo BCH backwards miner says. Huh.
I was just about to pull that up.
BCH.
Really? You think so? I mean, I guess it would be easier.
Yeah, it would. Their block times are.
Is that Bitcoin
quicker.
Cash?
Yeah, Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, okay.
I can give it a shot. I mean, I did get enough Digibyte, I feel, from that. I don't even know why I'm mining Digibyte, to tell you the truth. I'm just mining it. Okay, and then somebody else is running their Nano too.
Nano 3s.
Okay.
4.1.
At 4.1, yeah. Cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. And then Lithium. We got another miner out there mining lithium. That was fun for a while. But those ASICs, I think that's the difficulty is going to skyrocket as soon as those drop. Bitmain is supposed to release theirs late August. Yeah. By late August, that means sometime in September, maybe November. Who knows when it actually drops? But when I was looking at the difficulty chart for lithium, you saw those spikes, and that's when they're testing probably the hardware, cashing it in. So, I'm hopeful with the lithium. I want to pick up an ASIC on that. I bought the Ice River. I shouldn't have bought it, but I pulled the trigger on the AL0 for $800.
I love that's how you started out the video.
Me too.
I couldn't help it. I just I told myself I wouldn't, and then I go ahead and
I couldn't help it either. Like, so we'll see how bad of a buy that was for us.
Difficulty is going to spike before I even get it. So
right. And
the price has been going down because of everything that we talked about before as well. Tremendously for Alf. So it's not great.
Can I throw out one other question to you guys and chat? Obviously, did you guys end up pre-ordering the Tangent ring? Are you even looking at that?
No, I didn't. I knew about it, but I didn't. How about you? Did you pre-order it?
I pre-ordered, yes.
Okay.
I did not. Mainly because I just feel like a ring to me is too dangerous. I'm not the type that's gonna want to carry my wallet out like that outside for any reason. It's a cool concept, but that's just not for me.
I get it.
Yeah.
For me, it's more of I can actually now use the hardware wallet almost as like a hot wallet. Because the ring's on my person and the phone never leaves my side.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not going to put all my crypto on the ring. Are you shitting me right now? No. But I don't know. That's or at least how I'm planning to kind of.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because then it's just, whippity bang boom. There you go.
I use my Tangent card.
Yep. Same.
Predominantly. The ease of use of this card is insane. I use this one more than any other hardware wallet that I have. So if they use that along with the ring, the use case behind that, and just the ease of use is incredible. So yeah.
Yep. I was just curious if you guys did. I'm excited. I can't wait. They start shipping, I think, end of October.
I'm just worried about it being accidentally touched. Like, just because you're always doing things with your hands, you accidentally touch something that you shouldn't. There's a reader around that's gonna read it and clone it somehow. I don't know enough about the technology, but that's my worry in the back of the head.
Well, I mean, it's supposedly using the same tech as the card, which cards are the backup, by the way. And they tried doing the reader with the cards, if you remember. I think there was a whole video about that, and it was able to, like, I think, see the data, but it wasn't able to parse the data.
Okay. Well, something to consider. We'll see how the release goes.
Right.
Right. Yes. No. I'll be doing mine. What do we got here? Welcome, Amplifier Gaming. We're getting to the end, unfortunately, but
I know I have to probably drop off right now, right?
Yeah, I got so much freaking work, guys. It's I mean, it's not a bad thing, right? Because more work means more money, but right now it'd be nice to just chill and talk to chat and talk about
right?
But can't do that.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess we should.
Well, before you go, John, tell everybody about your live again tomorrow, because we still got people jumping in here.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a video for Onakoi. You can check my channel out. I'll make sure I link it down in the description below. I made a setup guide for Onakoi using the GNS Electronics base station, and I'm going to be giving away a bundle tomorrow of the base station, the antenna, the mounts, and everything, the cables, everything that you need to get this up and running. I'll be doing a live giveaway tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time on the channel Crypto Jar. Make sure you check the comments for that. Make sure you check the description for that.
Okay. Thank you, Automatic Beats.
Sweet.
Appreciate you. Yes, of course. Building Reading Full Network. There you go.
Yeah.
Watch that video. Was really good. Yes, it was. Yes,
Thank
it
you,
was.
Dave.
His video was good.
CCM, what do you got going on this week?
Honestly, I've got family stuff tomorrow, so no live stream for me tomorrow. Thursday live stream, my Friday Crypto on the Rocks, and after hours, as always, Friday night. Which I'm hoping it's picking up. It's picking up. I got people in and out here all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, guys.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Cheers. Thanks a lot for joining the stream. Happy Tuesday, everyone.